Thank you very much. Cheers for coming along, guys. I'm really excited. This is my very first talk. Today I'm going to be talking to you, like you said, about unlocking opportunity in cybersecurity. It's been said that opportunity is all around us, especially in cybersecurity. You know, there's so many opportunities going on with all the things coming out, GDPR, you know, there's so many jobs that need filling, there's gaps that need filling. However, there's a lot of people that they're letting those opportunities slip by every day, and they're not taking up those opportunities. So, you know, this talk is mainly aimed at students and people who are currently working in basic IT roles, who are looking to transition into cybersecurity. And it's to try and teach you about how to get that opportunistic mindset and how to set yourself well to land yourself the roles that you're looking for within cybersecurity. It's no doubt that a lot of people are missing those opportunities by not researching, not finding out what free resources are available and things like that. Just a bit about myself, my background. My name's James Hickie. I am ex-RAF, 6 years in the RAF. I found out about something called the free degree scheme, and I was like, wait a minute, I can go and do a free degree? That sounds cool. 3 years, £27,000, and you'll pay for it, and there's no commitment to go back in? Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm back in university at the moment. I'm in my second year of a computer science degree. I originally picked computer science specifically because I just wanted to be a developer. But 12 months ago, at the end of my first year, I realized, you know, around this sort of time, I went to a cybersecurity challenge event. They held an event at the University of Birmingham. It was a fantastic event. They had a CTF, they had lots of talks, and I realized, hey, this is cool. This is really awesome. I'm excited by this. I want to get into cybersecurity. This is something I like. I'm also, at the moment, as part of that, you know, passion for cybersecurity and that real interest in penetration testing and challenges, I'm currently with my friend over here, Jack. He's having a little go with his camera, setting up something called the Cyber League. And what that is it's a university CTF league to try and connect all the societies and to get them doing regular CTF events throughout the year online. You know, there's lots of face-to-face events, but there's not a lot of actual university-only academic CTF events. So that's something that I'm trying to do in my own time. You'll notice a quite amusing picture there. It does have a lot of relevance because Buzz Lightyear is my hero. You might say that's a bit of an odd hero to have, but there's the quote, "To infinity and beyond." I've lived by that for quite a long time now. Specifically because to me, that means that there's no limits on what you can achieve and what you can do. That's the way I see it. I see challenges, therefore, as nothing more than an opportunity for me to change and to grow and to gain experiences and to try new things and to expand myself and to improve my circumstances, essentially. Like I said before, what I think everyone needs to do to get what they want and to do what they want is to get that opportunistic mindset. And the first part of the opportunistic mindset is curiosity. I've got written down here, opportunity desires a curious mind that's always asking deeper and more insightful questions. So what we want to be thinking about with that is trying to find out deep into, you know, how things work, taking things apart. You've got to be curious. You've got to. There are lots of things that you can. And for example, there are some fantastic things you can go and visit. And if you're a student specifically, or if you're ex-military, immersive labs, go and see them now, please. They are fantastic. They have a platform where they have hundreds of labs. It's free for students and ex-military at the moment. They do provide access to other people exclusively to test it because they're going to rolling that out with businesses. It gives you an opportunity to try out the skills and the tool sets, to try them out and to use them in a lab environment, and to, you know, so that you're learning about the different types of malware, how you can use all the different sorts of tools. just gaining a better insight into how things within the industry work, whether it's defensive, in a SOC analyst kind of role, or offensive in a pen testing, red teaming role. On from that, if you have an interest in pen testing, Hack the Box EU, absolute fantastic site. They're constantly rolling out new boxes for you to go and attack, go and get into, to root. Great bit of fun. One thing I think is so important for guys, you've got to be curious. You've got to be on Twitter and looking at all the blogs. You've got to be seeing what are the latest trends, follow all the really interesting guys here, all the guys that are coming out with talks today. When you get a chance, get a list of their names out, find out all their Twitters, follow them all, see what they're doing, what are they going to be talking about at the next event, what's going on, what things are all these, these innovators within the industry doing, what are they doing? Follow them, look at their blogs, keep up to date with it all. With regards to this one here is really unusual. I actually found it out within the last 3 months, I would probably say. Books. There's a resource called O'Reilly Safari. It costs a fortune if you're not a student and know how to get it nice and cheap. It costs around, I think it is $300 a year to access. But if you're a student, you can go onto the ACM, so it's the Association of Computing Machinery. It's an American computing society. You can have a student membership for only $42, and that gives you access to the entire digital versions of the entire O'Reilly library, the entire No Starch Press library, and the entire Pact Publishing library. So if you're a student and you have an interest in gaining lots of knowledge, those are all the top books that everyone's reading. If you're not a student, you can still get professional membership within their association for $199, and that gives you full access to the entire Safari online book library. Fantastic resource. I only found that 3 months ago, and I paid my $42 and I've been reading as many books as I can to feed the curiosity and make sure I'm learning and understanding all these methodologies and these techniques. My next little thing is generosity. There are so many good groups around. If you've ever heard of Many Hats Club or the Manchester Grey Hats, I don't know why I left that logo there. That is still the Hackbox logo. Apologies, Manchester Grey Hats, cock up there. Get on their websites, join them. They both have Discord groups. They both chat about things all the time. And when I say generosity, what I really mean is the ability to share back with other people. If you are doing something really interesting, share it. Let everyone know about it. Go on these sites, join these clubs, join these groups, and get talking about things. Talk about what you're doing. Share what are they talking about. Okay, you're doing something, that's really interesting. I do this, it's really similar. Do you want to talk about something? We'll meet in the middle and do something together. It's that kind of thing, building links. It's the fact that you come here is fantastic. Sharing, the generosity of coming here and sharing your talks. Things like that. Like I say, sharing on social media. Make sure you go away. DEF CON groups, they're fantastic. I think there's 3 decent DEF CON groups, but 2 I can think of, the DC 4420, which is in London, and DC 151 at Leeds. Those are other fantastic groups that get together really often. They all, the Many Hats Club is purely online. They did actually have a face-to-face get-together in Dublin this year. They all get together really often. They have events. Do things like that. Be generous. Share what you've got. Share what you know. Next, you've got to have some perseverance. Try harder to suck less. Within the opportunistic mindset, you need to be someone that has the determination to keep persisting and keep persevering despite failure and not successing. For example, big one, they always use the phrase try harder. There are people who are taking on the OSCP labs. When they're getting stuck on something, keep going, have the perseverance to keep going, keep trying. Are you a student? Are you applying for jobs? Are you not getting through to the interviews? Don't worry, just keep trying. You're learning every time, you're learning something new. Every single time you're learning the process, keep trying these things. And always seek help from your friends and colleagues. If you don't know something, persevere. Ask the questions. Go on social media. Ask a question. Someone will know. Confidence. My confidence is getting up here today and talking to you about this kind of stuff. For anyone here that's not applied for B-sides before to do a talk, to enter any CFP, do it. If you think you do some interesting stuff, just do it. Don't say, oh, I can't do that. No, I'm not good enough. Have the confidence to get up and do it. Try it. The same goes with, you think you're not good enough for a job advert you've seen. I've not got the experience. They're asking for 5 years. I've got 2. What's the problem in trying? What's the problem in having the confidence to go, do you know what? I think I'm good enough. I don't have the experience, but I'm as good as someone who's might have had 5 years experience. Go for it. Try it. Make phone calls, you know. You find someone you're really interested in, find their number, give them a call, speak to them. Do you want a mentor? Call someone. Find someone you're really interested in, send them a message, say, can you mentor me? Have some confidence. It gets you places, it really does. Optimism. Very, very similar to the last two. What I've got here, little sentence I'll read out. Opportunity desires an optimistic attitude that doesn't waver up course if things don't go expected. Same again, it's being optimistic, keep trying with those, putting your CVs in if you're going for jobs, keep trying if you're going through the labs. Be optimistic, I can do this, I will do this. One day someone's going to notice your optimism, your confidence, your perseverance, your generosity, your curiosity, and you will land somewhere where you really want to be. And that's the opportunistic mindset I want you guys to leave here with. Last one in my little list is gratitude. It's being thankful for people that have helped you out. Today I'd like to thank B-Sides, and I'd like to thank you guys for coming here and listening to me. I'd like to thank Cyber Challenge for actually introducing me to cybersecurity in the first place. I'm James Hickie. Thank you very much. Have you got any quick questions?